Hey guys, my name is TheEpicAlec, and welcome back to my month of horror. This is officially the final part of my week of horror, and I have no idea how horror this is actually going to be. Because we're doing Dredge, which, from my understanding, is a fishing simulator. But it automatically assigned itself to my horror playlist. Or category, folder, whatever on Steam. So I'm gonna just see what's going on here, you know? Maybe the horror is the idea of, continuously fishing. We're doing blue as well for the background. Job listing, angler wanted. God damn, that is the most sailorific man I have ever seen in my life. That man is sailored so close to the sun. Or, well, I guess sailored a little bit too close to those rocks. What do we got? Oh, what a quaint little town. I'm sure there's no cult here. The morning light fills your eyes and you try to sit upright. You're lying on the cold, wet dock where you collapsed the night before. A short man is shouting orders at a handful of workers disembarking from a boat nearby. The man notices you. Welcome to Greater Morrow, I must say. Hang on, I can do that again. Welcome to Greater Morrow, I must say. Quite the dramatic first impression. I see you've already introduced yourself to the jagged rocks along the bay. Did you not see the lighthouse? It was shining right at you. Ah, well, I'm glad to see our new fisherman upright and breathing. Your boat was hopelessly damaged, but I've had a few of the locals move your things to one of our old vessels. We'll catch up later to discuss more details. I'll let you get out there to catch some fish. See if you can fill your cargo while you get your bearings in the light. Finally, I don't suppose I need to say this, but get back by sundown before the fog rolls in. Keep a close eye on the time. It can really creep up on you. Alrighty, let's just jump right in there. Wiggle. Move to a fishing spot. Look for the splashes on the surface. Then press F to start fishing. Okay. Simple enough. Right here. Start fishing. All about quick times, huh? Got it. Leave that spot. See a butt. Okay, hang on. I see gold. It's over here. There's some big boys there, too. Oh, it's a message in a bottle. 20th August 1927, added to cabin. You don't have the right equipment for this spot. Okay. Cool, hang on. Interesting. I have like a little wheel. Hang on, tab. Cabin. Pursuits. Catch fish of the day. Blah, blah, blah. Encyclopedia. Blah, blah, blah. Morning of the second day of the honeymoon and our first day proper. Today, we're sailing around the islands and inlets at the back of Greater Morrow. I love the rocks here. The layers and colors are so striking. Furthermore, the fishing is relatively poor in these shallows, so I know he will keep his hands on the wheel instead of the rods. He renamed the boat last night Julie. He did a fancy renaming ceremony and everything. I think he took that more seriously than the wedding. Supposedly, it's very important to perform it correctly, lest you want ill fortune to follow the vessel. He wanted to throw away everything with the old name on it, but I kept the keychain. Ocean's Riches was a good name. I think he has prepared a surprise picnic lunch. I can see the basket half hidden, stuffed under a blanket at the front of the cabin. I love it when he tries to be romantic. And then they died. Hup, hup, hup. Perfect. Rotata. Ha, 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 ha. Ha, 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 ha. I am so good at this. Time only advances when you're moving, fishing, or taking other specific actions. Okay. It's raining. You don't have the right equipment for this spot. Well, screw you. I see another message over there, though. Just go over there. Sail away, when no one is around you. 21st. Okay. Alright, let's get back to dock now. Damn. Hang on. It said, hang on. I can... Messages. We had a slight accident yesterday around the shallows at the back of Greater Morrow. The rock seemingly appeared out of nowhere and struck the front of the boat. It did not penetrate the hull, but it jostled us around and a few items fell overboard into the water. We did not see what they were, which is of some concern, but we believe all important articles are accounted for. He has been checking over some notes from the boat renaming ceremony. He's paranoid that he performed the steps incorrectly. I have never known him to be so superstitious. I have like an ingrown hair here that I keep like trying to grab. Set your lights by holding E, then toggle them with left click, right click. Ooh. Okay, well I think I would just rather dock instead. You look lost, fisherman. Are you after somewhere to sell your catch? Greater Morrow's on the west side of the bay. Keep an eye on the lighthouse, eh? Wouldn't want to lose sight of it for too long. Okay, Little Morrow. You enter a brightly lit shop. It's packed with antiques, the shelves full of jewelry and other baubles. An old man peers at you over silver spectacles. Hello, is that... Nah, I don't believe we met. Forgive me, my eyes aren't what they used to be. I specialize in antiques and jewelry. I'll purchase any special trinkets you happen to have. Have you got anything nice today with you, perhaps? Nope. Hey. Good to know. Good to know. I'm in the wrong part of town. I need to go over here. Oops. I got squid. Perfect. Okay, why is there an eye? Exposure to fog and other things increases your panic. Bright lights and sleeping will reduce it. Okay. Why is there an eldritch... Like, what is with the ominous light over there? Makes me curious, but not curious enough to risk dying in the first day. You step onto the dock at Greater Morrow. The mayor is waiting nearby. Ah, I see you've returned in one piece. Very good. Before you head off to town, we should discuss the matter of your boat. As I mentioned earlier, your old boat was too badly damaged to be repaired. However, I'm more than happy to sell you that replacement vessel, yours to own. I understand you may not have the necessary funds on hand, so we'll consider it a loan. But I want to make this easy for you. Until your debt is repaid, a tiny portion of your fish sales will go towards paying it off. A small amount of interest will go towards improving the town. So, to recap, you'll need to sell fish to the local market, paying off your debt, and in turn, keeping the population fed and satisfied, understand? Yep, I got it. Off you go then. Sell those fish while they're still fresh. You got it. You enter a squalid shack on the fringe of the marketplace. The familiar smell of fish fills the air. Flies buzz haphazardly around a downcast man behind an counter. You're the new fisherman, eh? Surprised they found a new one so fast. What happened to the other one? Hey, it takes a certain type of person to last out here. It's not a life for everyone. Anyway, to business. I'll pay you for fish. Bigger and fresher means more money. Some species are just worth more, too. Other towns on other islands might pay you different. But while you've still got a debt outstanding here, I suggest you work on paying it off first. So let's see what you got. Let's just sell all fish. Perfect. Debt adjusted, minus 1592. Okay. The mayor is standing outside the fishmonger's store. Excellent work. I have no doubt you'll be able to provide for this town. Look here. I found this down by the docks. I'm sure someone like you can make something out of it. Why don't you take it? Okay, a pickups. Research part, okay. Oh, one last thing. Our local shipwright mentioned she might be able to make some modifications to your ship. You should pay her a visit. Shipwright. Hi. As you walk into the yard, you see the shipwright making repairs to a damaged hull. She looks up at you briefly before turning back to her work. You must be the new fisherman. I can make improvements to your vessel in the yard. Mind you, I'm not in the business of doing favors around here. Payment is up front, and everything takes some time to install. Also, if you take on any damage from the rocks, or any damage at all, I can patch it up. Mostly. She shrugs and gestures towards the hull she's currently attempting to repair. A number of wooden boards, all well above the waterline, are splintered and scratched. Take a look around. Just remember, the bigger the equipment, the longer it takes us to install, so plan ahead. Got it. Just wanted 50 for that. Huh. Alright. I don't think I need anything yet. So I'm just gonna go ahead and rest. Perfect. Now we go. What's going on here? Encyclopedia? I'm good on that. So let's see. There was an ominous light over in this direction. I'm gonna go kind of like poke over there. Inspect. A floating buoy. Serves to mark safe passage past dangerous rocks and obscured hazards. Its dim light also provides a brief respite in the gloom of the night. You know what else serves as a good respite from the gloom of the night? Somebody to share a bed with. God damn, I am lonely. Ha! Ha! A blue mackerel. I don't think I have the equipment for that. I don't see anything here currently that would have been glowing like that. Oh, hello. That's actually a big old, like, skull thing. You don't have the right equipment for this spot. Yeah, I didn't think so. What is that? No, I'm just gonna get the hell out of here. I wish there was a way to boat faster. I don't know how else to phrase it other than just boat. Sail. I don't know how else to sail. Can I sail faster? Is that a thing? I don't have... Oh my god. I need a bigger pole. God, so many men can relate to that, probably. I wish I had a bigger rod. Why are you judging me? What do you mean? This is bullshit. It's a bit of a slow fish day up in here, like, goddamn. Oh, wait. Alright, cool. Okay. Those look like eels. I don't know what the time limit is for, like, the freshness. Fishmonger. I've had a special order come through a customer. If you can fulfill it, I'll pay you above normal prices. Alright, what do you want? Ask for 1 gulf flounder and 1 gray eel. Just bring them in when you have them. Okay. You'll need to have a rod that can handle shallow water fish in order to catch those. The shipwright should be able to sort that for you. Keep an eye out for larger fish. They'll feed more mouths so I can pay you for more for them. Okay. Cool. Thank you. Shipwright. What'll it be? Let's see. So this is a simple skimmer. That's a weighted line. I've got a basic. Storage, I guess. Sell that maybe, and then storage. Cargo. Just kind of like that. Maybe. I don't know. We rest now. Again, that ominous light. A hunched woman approaches you from the steps to the lighthouse. She stops some distance away and looks at you with concern and visible apprehension. Why are you here? I've come to fish. There's nothing here for someone like you anymore. Do yourself a favor and move on. She turns and shuffles back along the path that leads to the light. Alright then. Just the person I was hoping to see. Will you be sailing out east towards Littlemorrow? Would you like to give this... Okay, sure. Why not? I'm a courier now. The mayor hands you a small, damp package bound in string. It's dripping. The dock worker will pay you upon delivery. Please be quick about it. I don't want it to spoil. Don't forget to... Okay. It's concerning about the moistness. Is it moist? Why is it moist? What? Deliver it? Let's see here. He turns a small hole in the paper and peeks inside. You can't say for sure, but it feels as though he's shielding it from your view. Yeah, nice and fresh. This will do nicely. I'm gonna pay you, I suppose. He hands you some money. 25 bucks? Okay. I was given this old book a few weeks back, but it didn't make much sense to me. You'll surely get more use out of it. He pulls a crumpled book from his back pocket and hands it to you. A number of the pages are folded over. Keep it in your cabin. Perhaps you can read it while you're on the water. Stop by for a chat anytime. I know how lonely it can be. Okay. This is all very interesting. Sustainable fishing. What do we got here? Ha, 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 ha. Ooh, nice. A gulf flounder. I would imagine the eels that I saw over there are probably going to be long and slender. Just like a penis. I don't know if I said that quietly enough to avoid it being caught on camera. I knew it. I knew it. Hot day. Can I fish over here too? Nope. Okay. I figured as much. I kind of had a feeling that the pole that I installed was only going to be good for those specific areas, unfortunately. Alright, fishmonger. Have you got any fish for that order? Yes, I do. Just leave whatever you have here. I'll keep the order on ice until it's all ready to go. Yeah. The fishmonger wraps up the fish and hands you some money. Fantastic. $47. Good. Good, good. They should be pleased with these. I've got another order here. This one's a little more curious. They want a couple of squid and a whole black grouper. Don't see many people fishing squid these days. They only feed at night. Well, you know what nights are like around here. Good luck. Turn it down. I still owe that much money. Make sure you check out the specs before I assess. Once it's installed, no refunds. Okay. So I got the simple skimmer. I want the weighted line. So, need money for that. Okay. My curiosity is killing me, so I'm gonna fish at night. I really want to see what the deal is with that light. A black grouper. Let's just see. Wait. Well, my lights went out for some reason. Holy. Dredge. Shapes in the deep. You don't have the right equipment for this spot. Okay. Interesting. Hello? Damn. Jesus. And why not? Alright, let's get back to town, I guess. Something slithers into your cargo hold. What do you mean by that? What the hell? Infected? I don't know what that means, and I'm not gonna mess with it. Oh my, you look exhausted. You're not forgetting to get some sleep, are you? As I always say, taking frequent breaks is an important part of being productive. Of course, have you got any? I do have one grouper. I do not, though, have anything else. Alright, come back when you have everything, not a regular business. Sell all that. Turn to town. Right, your boat's looking a bit banged up. I can repair here. Please and thank you. Love a regular fishing line, but I planned this out poorly. What do we have here? It's more eel. Trophy caught. Fascinating. And greatly appreciated. Okay, get those. Damn, these are big boys. I don't think I can get them, can I? Yeah, no. Sustainable fishing, check cabin for bonuses. Okay, what do we got? 10% chance to not reduce fish stocks. Okay. Cool. So now I just need the squid. I need the squid. How do I get the squid? I get the basic fishing rod back. What? Cyclopean flounder. What do you mean cyclopean? Cyclopean? Why's it got one eye? The lighthouse towers above, waves crash endlessly against the perilous rocks below. All creatures, human or otherwise, would have their brittle bodies broken and thrown at its feet. You ponder the intrinsic power of this structure, a vast column of stone shouldering the responsibility of countless lives. How long will it stand? How long until it decays into ruin, its purpose exhausted? The lighthouse towers above. The way you phrased that just made me think about Frostpunk that I'll be returning to soon for the winter. That'll be my Friday series once we hit November. Or it'll return to be my Friday series once we hit November. You hand the grotesque fish to the fishmonger. He grins, raising the fish up to his face before inhaling a deep, stuttering breath.
Ah, now this is a sort of specimen to liven up my day. I wonder.
He runs his fingers firmly along the length of the fish as though feeling for something. He pushes from one side of its stomach, and a small shape can be seen against the bulging scales. He slices the fish open. From its stomach, he pulls a small piece of fabric and spreads it on the counter. It's a delicately patterned handkerchief.
Well, I've never seen that before in all my days. I'll give you this thing, and I'll pay you for the fish too, of course. It's not the first corrupted fish I've seen in these parts, so I'm sure you'll find more before too long. I'll pay you well if you find any more.
Fantastic. A man is looking at you through your cabin window. His face is mostly in shadow.
I know what you took to the fishmonger, and I'll be clear. I know he extracted an artifact from it. I need to inspect it, but not here. Meet me on Blackstone Isle. Head out of this bay and cut south. I have a business proposition that you'll want to hear. I'll be waiting.
Is that Teddy Roosevelt? Okay, basic fishing pole, please. We will put that to storage. Uninstall. Put you in storage. I need the basic one. Cargo. There we go. Just give me that. Okay, let's rest up until like 5 a.m.
Fisherman, have you run into a photographer on your travels? She docked here a few days ago for supplies. I suggested that she take some pictures of the town for promotional purposes, but she didn't seem too interested. She mentioned she was heading south. Perhaps you should introduce yourself.
Well, I guess if I'm already heading south, I gotta go right. Those aren't the squid that I'm looking for. These might be? No, these are the groupers. That's like equipment. What about here? What are these? Nope. Right, they said that the squid only feed at night, I believe. So. I'll take some of these. Perfect. Got a trophy. Is this dock? Sure hope it's dock. Okay. What do you got? Ruined mansion. The man is standing in a doorway watching you approach. He's holding an old book in one hand. It's bound in crimson with silver ribbons. The Illuminati! Sorry. You came. Good. Allow me to introduce myself. I am a collector of many things. Art and artifacts, treasures and truths, and curious that occupy the periphery of desire. And you have something for me. You give the handkerchief to the collector. He holds it up to the flickering light and studies it. These patterns are unmistakable. Even after all this time, this handkerchief comes from an old ship I've been searching for. It sank many years ago. It carried items of great importance. As you can imagine, retrieving them is proving to be challenging. That's where you come in. My proposition is this. I will outfit your vessel with equipment that will let you dredge the wrecks in dark depths. Find me these lost relics, and I will reward you in ways beyond all imagining. You need not give up your fishing career. I'll merely need a few hours with your vessel to make the necessary alterations. Okay, I gotta fish at night anyway.
An excellent decision. I'll prepare the equipment immediately. The relics we're looking for are a ring, a necklace, a watch, and a music box and a key. I would encourage you to ask around towns about shipwrecks or other strange occurrences, anything that might be worth investigating. Return when you have something.
Okay. Cool. Search for relics. Simple enough. Okay, that's a knock, I guess. I would love me some nighttime, but I think I'll go ahead and sell the fish that I've got currently. Lest the trophy spoils. Perfect. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, a worn gold ring. Okay. This is simple enough. Are those squid or what are you? You are. Perfect. Alright, let's get out of here now, please and thank you. I got what I need. I don't have to spend the night out fishing anymore. Thankfully. Okay, that turned on its own. Fishmonger. Have you got any fish for that order? Yes, I do. Just leave whatever you have here. Okay. Cool. The fishmonger wraps up the fish and hands you some money. Money!
I didn't think you had it in you. Night fishing is a tall order. I'll let you know when I get more orders in. For now, on to business as usual.
Sell the fish.
Not all schools of fish are the same. Some contain abnormal specimens. Sometimes you can even tell just looking from the surface.
Thank you for that. The mayor is walking quickly towards you. He seems to be in a good mood with his spring in his step.
Fantastic news! Thanks partly to your efforts, Greater Morrow is growing. Our town is sure to be swarming with visitors any day now. In fact, I've granted a consent for the shipwright to expand her facilities. The old dry dock is operational again. I've also allocated some money to improve the fishmonger's services. He might have something to talk to you about soon. Keep up the good work. We're glad you're chosen to be here with us.
Well, I don't know if I necessarily chose that since I crashed and almost died.
This is a dry dock. We can make significant improvements to your vessel here.
We're talking extra space, more attachment points for equipment, and even superior holds. We'll need a decent stock of hard materials for these projects, lumber, metal scraps, that sort of thing. Okay. Materials assigned towards upgrades here will be stored, so don't worry if you only have half of what we need. Okay. Got it. Okay. Okay. We got a builder. You approach a woman sitting on the dockside, staring out to sea. She turns to you. What's it like out there? Peaceful. It's got to be a damn sight better than this bloody town. I think I just need to get away for a while. Maybe not come back. Going backwards is a mistake, don't you think? You should always keep moving forward, moving along. It's not so bad here. She's gazing out to sea again, lost in thought. Say, if you find me some materials, maybe you can help me move. I mean, really move. There's an island I've heard about, Steel Point, just to the north. 2 units of lumber and 2 units of scrap is all I need. I can make a new place for myself out there. You'd be welcome to visit too. Just stack it up at Steel Point. When you have anything, I'll pay you when the job's done. Okay? Lighthouse. What is it? You know of any shipwrecks? She eyes you suspiciously. There's a spot near the back Great Amara where the current carries in wreckage from the sea. Some nights you can see an unnatural glow rising from that patch of dark water. I can't imagine what's down there in the deep. So if you're looking for what I think you're looking for, it's best you just move on. Okay. Let's go ahead and sleep. Okay. Let me see if I can do that during the day. Holy shit, it's been 37 minutes already. Oh, hello. I see a thing. I'm gonna take the tight passage. For some reason. Here I go. Yeah, that was easy. A bolt of cloth. A research part. Another bolt of cloth. Okay. What do we have here for fish? Well, that's eel. I'll take the eel, though. Oh, hello. I see something special over here. And that's just basic eel. Ah, hello. An ornate key. That is a big-ass key. Well, I couldn't fish that up either. Okay. Let's see. Let's go drop this off over there. I haven't found any steel, though. Hello? Just where are there other boats? You enter the collector's house. He's standing at the back of the room, still holding the silver and crimson book. He seems impatient. Well, you have something, don't you? Show me. Alright, you hand him the key. The cold metal shimmers a strange shine as he holds it. The shape of the key, the teeth, the head, now somehow seem changed. Smaller. Has it always been this way? Is this all? Where's the lock? The collector grows agitated. It seems the pieces we're looking for have traveled further than I anticipated. Much further, I suspect. In that case, allow me to aid your travels. He turns a few pages in his book and mutters something low under his breath. A burst of light fills your vision and you stagger back briefly. Now go. We have more relics to uncover. My intuition tells me that the current may have carried some debris to the southeast toward Gale Cliffs. Make that your priority. I'll mark a location on your map where you can begin your search. Anything else? I'm good. I'm good. That increases speed. Just give me the town, please. Thank you. Jesus. Goddamn buoys. Useless. The lighthouse keeper emerges from the dark forest that flanks the town. She walks towards the dock with a confused look on her face. Oh, it's you. Who were you expecting? Your engine. It sounds like... I'm sorry, I mistook it for the vessel of an old friend. Dejected, she turns and walks back towards the lighthouse. Interesting. Been meaning to talk to you about a new business venture I've been considering. Crab pots. I've got one here for you, in fact. It's a bit banged up, but you could get it fixed at the shipwreck. Okay. Should be pretty straightforward. Just drop it out at sea anywhere, then come back after a day or two to check it. I've got a customer after a fiddler crab and a common crab. Both species can be found around here. I found this book out back. Could be useful to you. The fishmonger reaches under the counter and hands you a damp, battered book. A few shimmering fish scales are stuck to the cover. Okay. I'll take 2, since you want to. Sell that fish. Fisherman, what is it? You look a touch troubled. Is the fog starting to get to you? Completely normal around here, nothing to worry about. With a good night's rest, you'll be right as rain by morning. Thank you very much. Remember, you don't have that. Okay, so what did I want? I want you. So I need lumber and a bolt of cloth. Well, I've got 1 bolt of cloth. And I can go over to this as well. Some of my equipment can use some fixing. What? Repair all, I guess. Okay, cool. Okay. Well, I have been playing for 44 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and leave this here before I accidentally end up with an hour-long video on my hands. So, if you like what you saw, hit that like button. If you are new here and you want to see more Dredge, let me know down in the comment section below. I can probably run Frostpunk 2 and Dredge side by side. But until then, if you like what you saw, hit that like button. If you if you're new here and you want to see more content from me in general, hit that subscribe button. I don't care if you hit the bell. If you have any suggestions for other games for me to play, let me know down in the comment section below as well. And if you want to follow me on any of my other social medias, Instagram, Twitter, you want to follow my Twitch account, or join my subreddit, links are all in the description down below. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.